Hello, welcome to another funnel audit review. I'm your hostess, Sarah Michaels here, and in this video, we are going to review a funnel for one of my members and clients here. Her name is Skylar. This is Skylar. I don't know if you can see her. She is one of the top earners here in network marketing inside of her company, and she's just done absolutely amazing things with building her influence. And we started working together here, I think on and off, I'd say for a couple months. And she's a dream client. I could clone her because when she goes, she just has my brain and she's like, I'm going to do the things. And she's just on it. So that's amazing. But Skylar is working on setting up some automations. So for those of you who don't know anything about my background or what I do, is I got my start in network marketing in my very first company, but I am actually a lead generation specialist and I specialize in generating leads and putting your income on autopilot and helping people with the systems and the automations in place to be able to attract your ideal clients to you on autopilot and then be able to just like automate your business so that you can have like maximum momentum and duplication, right? Because a lot of the times what I see with network marketers is, and especially in my last, let's see here, before I jump back in, I was doing coaching and I've worked with some top earners, 6 and 7 figure earners, y'all. And a lot of what I saw was sometimes they could have this huge, massive following, but what would happen is they wouldn't be able to duplicate that or automate it. So the second that they actually stopped working, their business would go. Meow. So that's what we don't want to happen. We want to be able to help you scale your business. And so that's what Skylar's been working on. Let me just read you some of her results here. I saw this post and I was like, yes. Go girl. She said the real glow up is realizing you can run your business on autopilot without blowing up your friends' news feeds. She's shadow banned on all platforms. She's got her systems in place, 19 enrollments, and she's back on the leaderboard. Hell yes, girlfriend. I love to see that. That makes my little nerd heart go, yes. So, okay, let's talk about the funnel here. So, what Skylar has set up then is she is setting up this website that she's going to drive traffic to, convert the lead, and then build her own personal influence while also being able to make sales. So when you are starting to run, there's 2 ways to get traffic to your funnel: Facebook ads, and you can also drive traffic to your funnel, like if you're creating content and stuff. So she's working with Facebook ads right now. All right. Now, the thing with Facebook ads is before you start driving traffic to it, I would be working with someone who has done it, or can like give you some feedback, because otherwise you can spend a decent little chunk of change without having many conversions back. That's why it's always helpful to have a coach. And when you first start doing ads, there's different types of campaigns that you can run. And that's what I was doing, by the way. I was running Facebook ads. I own a marketing agency. I ran Facebook ads for many, many different businesses. Um, lots. That's what I was doing. hmm So lead generation, conversion, Facebook ads, the whole jam. Okay. So when you start thinking about Facebook ads, you are going to expect to be putting some money in. I always like to tell people I do not expect to start Facebook ads and get a viable feedback from it with less than like $100 to 250 is minimum what I start my clients with. If you don't have that kind of advertising money, or if that's absolutely going to break your budget, do not start with Facebook ads. Start with more of like the viral attraction factor. Okay. So right here, so a couple of things that I can say is if you're running traffic to this page, you you want to have your page set up like a landing page. So you don't want to have so number one, let's talk about what she did right, which is she has her own domain. So she purchased the BBLcream.com, which is the cream that she is recommending and she's seeing personal results with. Awesome. So she's monetizing her story. That's amazing. But when people run onto this page, they can get confused. Confusion kills conversion. So you want to remove any obstacles from them to be able to go from where they are to where they need to be. So for example, you don't want to have buttons that lead to other pages. You want the focus of that page to be very like laser beam focus. So you want to remove the menu up here. Now you can duplicate this page. So you can make a duplicate page, go into the page settings and click duplicate this page. And what you can do then is you'll remove the header and the footer. And then what you'll do for this landing page only. So that's just if you are, excuse me, if you're running ads to this page, you want to have the ad page be a landing page because that's going to convert. Now, this site is great because just for gaining SEO, it's going to be great for that. Because when people start to search for BBL cream, this site is going to start to come up because it's the actual root domain is BBL cream. So you will do a really good job of generating that traffic. But there's a couple things missing that when you tweak this, you'll be able to increase your conversion. So first of all, I would go ahead and take the menu off for your landing page. You also, on the Show Me the Magic, I would remove this button entirely because and this part right here, because the only thing what people are going to do when it says show me the magic is you want to have all of that right on that page. So the magic you don't want them to click, because then if they get used to clicking, they're like, okay, well, show me, like, what am I doing on the page? Like, what's the purpose of it? So they're like, oh, if I click the button, I see, but now what am I supposed to do? So remove the blog post, keep the before and after photos. I would also remove this portion here from your landing page because, again, you don't want them to click off. You don't want them to go to Insta. You don't want to go to Facebook. You don't want them to go to TikTok on your landing page. On your generic website, perfect. You can absolutely have those different things. But on the page that you're actually running the Facebook ads to, you don't want to have those. Okay. You just want it to be very clear. Now, the next thing would be is I would merge these two. Here's what I mean by that. I love the photos, by the way. These photos are like absolute perfection, especially when you're using your own photos to market and they look bomb ass like this. This looks amazing. So now what you want to do. So the thing here is when I click on this page, it's taking me to your product page right here. And it's going to $100 gift certificate page, which I don't think is the right one. I don't think you want somebody to go there because what's going to happen is if your link goes to that, let's see. Yeah, it's going to this. People are going to be like, what the hell? And they're just going to click out. They are not going to spend the time to figure out why it's not working. They're just going to be like, oh, it didn't work. And they're going to bounce. So the other thing is when you're running an ad and it's like for a network marketing product, you can't have the link on the main page redirect directly to the order page for network marketing. So what you have to do is you have to have a page that's a bridge page. So you're going to have your landing page and then you're going to have your bridge page. Let me just draw this out for you, by the way. If you're a visual person, get out of here. I just found my other eyelashes. That's hilarious. I was missing them and they had like magnetized themselves. So let me give you a little, I can't use my marker board right now because I'm using it for something else, but let me just show you how this is going to go. Okay. So when you're doing a funnel, okay, you're going to have page number 1 right here. This is your opt-in page or your landing page. That's page 1. Okay. And on the bottom of page 1, okay, so that's page 1, opt-in page, landing page. On the bottom of page 1, there's going to be a button, and that button, so you're going to have a call to action on the bottom. That's your CTA. Okay. So it's going to say something like, are you interested in getting this? Click here to learn how to get it. So that button is going to take you to the second page. So instead of having this redirect to, and plus you don't want to have two buttons. You don't want to have two options because then people will be like, what the hell? I don't get it. I'm confused. And confusion kills conversion. Okay. So what we're going to do is you're going to redirect and you're going to create a second page. This will be page 2. Okay. So this button that you're going to create down here, you're going to get rid of this one altogether. Boop, boop, bye-bye. And then we're going to say, we're going to change this from order to wondering how to get it, click here for a special discount. Okay. Because what's going to get them to click? You always want to think, how can I make this juicy and drool worthy and irresistible? You want to turn see, and the way that you do that, the way that you move people into purchasing is you have to incentivize them, you have to make it exciting, and you turn your product into an offer. That's the difference. That is the magic secret sauce. Okay. So, step number one, we're going to get rid of this and we're going to have this button be very clear. And we're going to have that now go to page number 2. Page 2. Now, on page 2, here's what I want you to do. I want you to have a video. I'm just going to put V. I want you to have a video at the top, a short video saying hi and showing your face and saying, hello, this is how you purchase it. And the reason I want you to do that is because in order for people to whip out their wallets and open up their hearts to you, is they have to know, like, and trust you. The number one fastest way to build trust, to build authority, is through video. So if you want people to be able to do that, you're going to go ahead and do a video on that second page. Just pin the video to the top of the page, right? So however you want to do your video, and you did a great job with laying out the strips. The headers look very clear. It looks great. So on that second page, just have a short video and say, watch this. Have the video be maybe 3 seconds long and be like, hi, my name is, whatever your name is. Obviously, I know your name, but you can say, hi, it's Skylar here. So if you are interested in grabbing this cream, I want to help you do it and get it at a discount. And so here's how you can get it. So option number 1, you can purchase, do the VIP option and you'll get an instant discount. It's free if you click my link down below. You have to make them want to click your link, because otherwise, what are people going to do? If you start advertising the product, right? People are going to go to Google, and that's the first thing that they do, is they're going to go to Google and be like, "Ooh, I'm going to research this before I buy it." And they're going to go to Google and they're going to type in BBL cream. And oftentimes what people will do is they will order with somebody else if somebody else builds more trust or builds more information with them. So you want to make sure that you're that source for people, that you are incentivizing people to order with you. Why should they order through your link? What's in it for them? So when people order with me, I tell them, I'm like, hey, you get to be part of our member community. You can see all of our before and afters. I do a personal drawing every single month for my personal customers and our team and our downline. In our community, I do a $100 drawing every month. I put my customers' orders in there, and then I send little gifts to my customers. So every month, that's why people want to order through my link and our team's link, is because it's like, hey, you also get entered anytime you use my link, you get entered into our monthly giveaway, by the way. So super exciting. So build trust on that second page. On page number 2 is where then you're going to walk people through the order process, and you're going to let them know what's going to happen next. And you're going to say, by the way, when you click the link below, you're going to be taken to a second page where there will be the cream. Okay, so the cream will be in the cart already. Now, if you want to shop around a little bit, you can go ahead and see if there's anything else that piques your interest. Some of my other favorite products would be, and you give them the upsell. And then you let them know, hey, by the way, if there's any sales, this is our current sales going on. Right? So that now they're like, oh my gosh, she's giving me the sales. That's value. She's giving me a discount. That's value. She's telling me her results. She's like, I like her. I want to order through her. Okay. So that's what I would do next. So that's what will be on your second page. And then on that second page, then you'll do the link to your page and make sure that it goes directly to the product. Okay. Because Facebook, when you start running ads to this product, what's going to happen is if the link on the first page redirects to a network marketing site, Facebook's going to kill it. They're going to be like, we're not going to show this ad to people. You're going to be spending money. And basically it's going to be like pouring water into a cup with holes in it, because it's just like, it's going to be going out the bottom. So we want to make sure that you have a nice solid metaphorical cup. So when you pour your marketing dollars in there, they're actually going to overflow and they're going to produce a result, which is the goal. Yeah, I help you make money and I help you maximize your marketing dollars. That's what I'm really good at. There's no shame in my game. So that's what I would do first. Okay. Now, if you find that when you start running ads to this and it's not converting, it might be, honestly, I would structure, even if, I would just structure your landing page to be like that in general, because you want people to be able to then like see your face. So even if you're doing viral attraction or organic marketing through Reels or TikTok or whatever, you want them to be able to go to bblcream.com. And when they land here, you want it to be so clear that people are like, oh my God, give me the cream. I want to order. How can I order? Now, you might be wondering, like, okay, well, where do I put this in? Like, where do I put this info in? Usually, I don't give somebody the option to upgrade to a brand ambassador until after they've liked the product. Okay, so usually I don't do that. Now, or alternatively, what you can do is once you have your customers in then and you focus on customer acquisition, right? Because your funnel can only have one focus. It's either customer acquisition or it's team building, but it's not going to be both to start with. And that's where people will get confused. So if it's customer acquisition, you can always like upgrade those people later on to like be a affiliate of the product. Or you could run an entirely separate funnel altogether for team builders or experienced network marketers for who are looking for a hot, unique product, first to market product, right? And we know who that would be. So I would run two entirely separate funnels for that. And then that's where you would share on the team building funnel, like, hey, we've got this super hot product. You can market it. You can be the first to market. It's amazing. And if you want to apply to work with me to build my BBL babe team or whatever, go ahead and fill out the application. That's how I would work that. So I would focus on customer acquisition and then upgrading their accounts from customer. And then I would run a second funnel and second campaign just for team members. Okay. All right, that's my funnel review. I don't know what your ad looks like, so I can't review your copy or your ad to see where the conversions are happening, but I would make these little tweaks first. I would turn your ad off until you've tweaked this, and then if you want me to do another review on it, let me know. I would be happy to. Mwah! All right, bye.